No, he did not. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Be an interesting one, I believe. The Buccaneers sitting at 6-4, Los Angeles 8-2. Chris Godwin is back for Tampa Bay, so if they can get healthy at the receiver position, maybe they will have enough weaponry to compete. This Rams defense, though, has been fantastic this season, and obviously the offense, Matt Stafford on an MVP run. Arguably, this is for MVP in general. Wrong title? What the heck? It didn't save my title. Some weird stuff was going on, but thank you for correcting the title, because I definitely changed all that. And then it was like acting like I didn't, or not that I didn't. What do you call it? Very strange whole situation. But I'm gonna fix the title now, so thank you. Like I hit live, and then it was like error. Then I had to restart, but then I didn't realize it didn't save the. All right. Boom. All right, that's fixed. So appreciate you calling me out on that one. Let me get chat up and running. There you go. Appreciate it. What up, Internet? Jake, are you? Appreciate that, Monte. So I fixed it. Hopefully it shows right. And it's the correct thumbnail, right? Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, we have a 7.5-point favorites for the Rams. Very interesting. They are at home. They're getting a little bit of a boost. As I said, I think the Rams are Super Bowl favorites coming out of the NFC. I really do. I think that they are an extremely strong team. The record obviously says so at 8-2. I believe I heard the Eagles lost. Is that right? Yeah, so the Eagles lose to Dallas. So that means Los Angeles is at the top of the NFC by record. But I've been saying for weeks that I believe that they would be the team to come out of the NFC. Matt Stafford playing an absolutely incredible level. Their weaponry is fantastic. You got Puka, you got Devontae, you have Kyron Williams out of the backfield. Right? They have so many options on this team. You have to respect it. You have to. Of course, Parkinson and Allen at tight ends as well. But yeah, we're about to. No, it doesn't look like they're going to get started yet. Eagles lost a game they should have won. The Colts lost. Yeah, the Colts lost in a heartbreaker in overtime. Had the lead the entire time, but Mahomes does what Mahomes does. What up, Lil C? Yeah, what's up, Tim? So funny that the Eagles choked, leading 21 points. Were up 21-0? Is that true? They lost 21. They were up 21-0. Why did I think that that's not true? Holy snikes! Good for Dallas. Holy crap! They were down 21-0 and come back. Now they're sitting at 5-5. We got to take a look at the playoff picture here before this game gets started. Let me see here. Standings, playoffs. How far out of the playoffs are they now? They are 2 games out of the playoffs. It's very competitive, though. Very competitive. You have the Lions, Niners, Packers, and Seahawks. I mean, they basically have to win out. Now, if they get to 11 wins, which they can, they're sitting at 5-5-1, so they could finish the season 11-5-1. If they get there, I think 11 wins gets in, but they have to win out. They have to win out to get in. I don't think 10 wins gets you in. I really don't. Now, I guess the benefit is they do have a tie. So if the San Francisco or the Lions both only get to 10, but I feel as though both of those teams are getting to at least 11. I do. I don't think that the Lions or Niners are walking away with 11 or only 10 wins, already sitting at 7 wins. Both teams are very competitive. So they have to get to 11. If they get to 11, With the tie, I think they then get in. I think they get in. Wow, incredible. So, good for Dallas. It is what it is. We are stinking it down at the bottom of the ladder. Brutal. Giants lost in overtime. That would have helped us move up the draft board, but what are you gonna do? All right, we're about to get this game started. Here comes the kickoff. Rams kicking it to Tampa Bay. It'll be caught at the 1-yard line, and here comes the return. Down the left side, numbers, and it will be tackled just before the 30-yard line. Here comes Baker Mayfield and company coming on to the field for the first time today. Chris Godwin, as mentioned before, is back from injury. He's been on and off all season. Godwin obviously was a phenomenal receiver last year with this new coaching staff before getting hurt on going on IR for the remainder of the season. So if he can stay healthy, Baker Mayfield will have a safety net there. All right, offset I formation to the right side. Man in motion here. Left to right is Johnson. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is White. White straight ahead and pushes the pile. He'll get up to the 34-yard line starting at the 28, so 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Buccaneers. Let me get the poll going here. Start a poll. Who do you got? Do you have the Bucks, or do you have what? Yeah. Do you have the Bucks, or do you have the Rams? All right, here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. And in motion's the tight end, right to left. Quick throw over to the right side. It's Igbuka. I can never say his name right. Let me just read it out loud again. Good night. Igbuka. Good night. It's so much easier when I actually see it in front of me. Igbuka. Yeah, Emeka Egbuka makes the quick catch. Obviously having a fantastic rookie season. In and out of the lineup also with injury. When he's been in there, he has been a stud. 46 catches, 720 yards, and 6 touchdowns already as a rookie. All right. Single back formation here. Man in motion on 3rd and 1. Takes the snap, handoff straight ahead, and he will get the first down with ease, which is Sean Tucker. Backup running back coming in. Bucky Irvin hurt again this week. So it's Rachaad White and Sean Tucker leading this backfield. Rams are the absolute most balanced team right now. They are a very strong team. They get after the quarterback at a very high level. They can sit back and play a lot of zone and go ahead and pick people off. I believe they're leading the leagues in interception. Actually, no, Houston is leading the leagues in interception. But the Rams have been doing a great job also. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. In the shotgun here is Baker. Takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right side. Keeps his eyes downfield, waiting, pumping. Cuts towards the middle, and he will turn it into a 2-yard gain, spinning off of Turner, who does make the tackle. Tim, do you think somewhere in a Vatican, Pope Leo is screaming, "Go Bears!" to everyone? Yeah, no kidding. 8-3 Bears beating the Pittsburgh Steelers today to go to 8-3. Beautifully well done. What up, Andrew? How we feeling? Let's go go Rams. Andrew's rooting for. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun, man in motion here is Johnson. Takes a snap. He's going to swing it out there to Johnson to the left side, who's got blockers in front, and Johnson will make it another 3rd down and short. A long one coming up here for Tampa Bay. That'll be right at midfield. By the way, Tom Brady said something on broadcast he shouldn't have said, and people are saying he should be fired for saying it. Uh-oh, what did he say? In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Here is Tucker again, and Tucker will get the first down run with ease to the 44-yard line. Go the Buccaneers. Nice opening drive so far for Tampa. Word around town is that JD confirmed he's playing that Broncos game. Let's do it, baby. I want JD back on the field. We got 11 of you in the chat early. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Single back formation again. 2 receivers each way. Takes the quick snap. Baker, play action. Looking, stepping up, going deep down the right sideline. Egbuka had to slow up for it, and number 14 bats it away for the Los Angeles Rams defense. That is Kobe Durant, a 2022 fourth-round pick, coming up with a nice play there. He did get beat deep, but Baker Mayfield didn't quite put enough on it. And you can see Ibuka, oh yeah, that is a touchdown waiting to happen, and instead, it is no good. Baker Mayfield would love to have that one back, letting the defender to get back in there. Man in motions Johnson from left to right. 3 receivers to the right now. In the shotgun, 5 seconds on the play clock. Baker Mayfield scans the field on 2nd and 10, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here to White, and White gets hit immediately for maybe a 1-yard gain. Braden Fisk, the former Florida State Seminole, comes up and makes a nice tackle. He said the N-word? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, brutal. I'm assuming he fumbled his words and said the wrong words that he didn't actually mean to say. Here we go. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Baker Mayfield scans the field. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Baker has to escape to his right. He avoids the blitz. Keeps his eyes downfield. Pumping. Now he's going to float it out there. Oh, looking for Godwin. But not quite on the same page. 4th and 9. And now what will the Buccaneers do? It's a long field goal. Their young kicker could knock it through potentially. Name's escaping me. Chase McLaughlin. McLaughlin has a huge leg. That's a 61-yard field goal where they are currently, though. Will they try it? No. They bring in Riley Dixon trying to pin the Rams back deep. Here's the catch. Fair catch going to be called at the 19-yard line there by Kyron Williams. That is where the Rams will start their first drive of the game with 10:10 to go in the first quarter, all knotted up at 0-0. No, he didn't. He said an in starting Nickerson instead of Dickerson. He was trying to say Landon Dickerson and put an N instead of a D in his name, but was quick to change it. I feel like he got mixed up with words. He fumbled his words and didn't mean to say that and said sorry about that on broadcast. There you go. That's all you could say. I don't want to see Jaden back on the field until he's at least 218 pounds of muscle. Yeah, 218 yards or pounds. Beautifully specific number. Yeah, I figured Tom Brady had to have said something like that. Not, he didn't just casually drop, you know. Oh, that's funny. Like what? What's the problem? I'm a 7-time Super Bowl champion. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna fire me? I fire you. Oh, it's too funny. Was that how you do this? Okay, yeah, beautiful. Okay, now I know how to transition without like I can edit a thing. I never knew how to do that. The things right now as we go. Or messed with these other buttons as we go. Probably so much to the thing I don't even understand how it could help me. But anyway, all right, here we go. Under center goes Matt Stafford at their own 20. Takes the snap, and off to the left side is Williams. Williams turns upfield and will get tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Rams. Do you want him to gain 8 pounds? Yeah, exactly. Ready for Thanksgiving? I am ready for Thanksgiving. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Matt Stafford scanning the field, steps up. Going to check it down underneath, and Williams will make the grab. Only get a gain of a few. 3rd down and a long 7 coming up here for the Rams. Hopefully we get Terry and Noah and Jaden back versus Denver next Sunday night and can make a competitive versus Denver. Yeah, hopefully. 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Matt Stafford in the shotgun. Into the field, takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over to the right side, and he has his man. 1st down, Davante Adams. Davante Adams has certainly eaten in to Puka Nakua's targets. Puka Nakua, for Davante Adams, he was a guy that would get 10-plus targets every single game. In these situations, he would go to Puka, but now he has Davante Adams, who has just steadily proved that he is still a top-notch receiver in the NFL. 2 receivers each way. 1st and 10 at their own 36. Man in motion to the tight end from left to right. Takes the snap. Play action. Stafford going to check it down underneath. Caught by Parkinson. Turns upfield and dives ahead for a gain of about 6. So 2nd and 4 now coming up here for the Rams. Matthew Stafford, what an NFL season. 256 yards a game, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Incredible. 66% completion percentage. Could be a little bit better, but nothing to scoff at. 2nd and a short 4. Single back formation. And in motion is Puka, takes a snap. Play action. Stafford steps up again, throws it over the right side, has his name, Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua stiff arms a man and out of bounds down the right sideline for a big gain for 31 yards out of bounds at the Tampa Bay 26. There's Sean McVay ready to dial it up. Puka Nakua on motion. Goes right up the, looks like where the run play would go, as if he was a lead blocker. Comes out of the backfield running a slant route or crosser. I mean, that is just nastiness. Having Puka Nakua run a route through the offensive line is gross. 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield set here for Matt Stafford. 1st and 10. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Stepping up. Pumping. Has to try to escape, but he can't. Is that, Diaby? Diaby comes up with the sack. And it's now going to be 2nd and a mile. Sean McVay on 1st and 10 gets cute, goes with a complete empty set backfield, and that just allows the defensive line to pin their ears back and get after the quarterback. You know Matt Stafford, if he doesn't get rid of it quickly, he ain't running anywhere. And sure enough, it's a 10-yard loss, 2nd and 20. That was a mistake there for Sean McVay. 3 receivers to the left side. In the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, quick throw over to the left side, caught by Puka. Puka will not escape Yaya Diaby, who read the screen the whole way. Only get a gain of maybe a couple. 3rd down and 18 now for the Rams. They're at the 34-yard line, so they would be sitting at a 52-yard field goal where it currently sits. Tim, are you ready to watch some Forbes tonight? Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Already takes the snap, 3rd and 18, and guess who? Puka Nakua comes up with a 19-yard catch on 3rd and 18. It's just too easy for him. Sean McVay and Matt Stafford getting out of the snafu on that empty backfield set. Oh my goodness, Puka Nakua gets number 27 all crossed up. Toe drag is perfection. And Puka Nakua on the quick snap, I didn't even see them line up, hurries up to the line. 1st and 10 now. Rams into the red zone, down to the 16-yard line. Man in motion. Stays on the left side as the tight end. Go back formation, fakes the pitch, rolling to his right side. Gonna hit the tight end underneath is Parkinson. Parkinson will get tackled 1 yard shy of the end zone. The 1st and goal here for the Rams, ready to knock it in. Will they hand it to Kyron or do they go through the air? Matt Stafford wants to huddle up. Who's number 88 for the Rams? Which tight end is that? I know 84 is Parkinson. Who is 88? He's technically a receiver, Jordan Whittington, but he looks like a tight end. Matt Stafford, a smooth 7 for 7 so far for 88 yards. 1st and goal now for the Rams. Becoming more of a reality that Brandon Ayuk will be a Commander this time next year. Jaden Daniels being his best friend. I love it. You know, I'm all for it. You know, not for the deal he was making, though. He can shove that up his yin-yang. But no, I am not paying him $30+ million. But if he wants to come and hang out with Jaden Daniels for, you know, here, take this $15 million and stay healthy. Okay, cool. 1st and goal here at the 1. Did they use a timeout? No shot they used a timeout here. I'm disgusted by that. How do you use a timeout here? Ugh. What a waste of a timeout. 1st and goal. Matt Stafford. Up to the line, 4.5 to go. Single back formation. 2 tight ends on the left side. Davante Adams, the lone receiver, on the right. And in motion is Allen from right to left. Takes a snap. He's going to float it out there to Adams. And Adams, yes, sir! Touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. Davante Adams is just way too smooth with it. Oh, golly. They put number 27 out there one-on-one with arguably the best route runner in the league. I mean, this guy's route running has been spectacular for a decade now. One-on-one. Yeah, it's just too easy. The release is too fast. Quick foot. McCollum, nowhere in sight, really. I mean, he's right there, technically, but it's all right there. That's already enough separation when you have Matt Stafford. Takes the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and they have a defensive lineman kicking field goals, apparently. Number 92 is 1,000 pounds. Holy shnikes, he looks like me out there. Number 92, Harrison Mevis. I've seen this guy before, that's right. He looks like a Mevis. Harrison Mevis. Oh, I forgot this guy. That's too funny. Hey, Tim, how's the family? Family's doing good. Family's doing good. The wife was sick yesterday, so I had to handle the... Tim, you ain't sick. I caught you. Check Discord general chat. Uh-oh, what'd I do? But anyway, so I had to take care of the kids a lot yesterday, so that was fun. Hanging out with them all day. I don't know if I'm taking that risk with Ayuk. He hasn't played in basically 2 seasons. That's a lot of time missed. That's what I'm saying. I'm not paying him a lot. You know? I mean, if he wants to play for less than $15 million, I'm cool. Thick kicker, baby. Yeah, how big is this guy? I feel like we looked this up last time. He's 5'11", 241. Yeah, that's needs to be updated. Those Eagles handed that game to the Cowboys. Yup. Yes, they did, Suzanne. Yes, they did. Draft a young receiver? I'm not spending a 1st-round pick on a receiver. That's dead. I'm absolutely not doing that. And then we don't have a 2nd-round pick this year, right? Because that went to Tunsil. So, you know, your first receiver that you're getting off the board is potentially in the 3rd round. And I'm not trading back in the top 5 if I can get an elite edge rusher. Oh, yeah, I need to check Discord. General. Yeah. Yeah, and I had a weird snafu, and I'm wondering if that's why I'm not getting the viewers that I should be getting. What are you gonna do? Usually get more than 18 by this time. I wonder if that snafu kind of got me out of the algorithm in a good way. Especially if a lot of people, like, if they have the notifications on and it was like the wrong game. Was Tunsil and Debo worth those picks when you see how many holes this team has? Tunsil's 100% worth. Debo, I mean, it's a 5th round pick, whatever. I mean, teams throw away 5th round picks all the time. All right, caught and knelt into the end zone. The 35-yard line is where they will start this next drive. RPO. He could have handed that off to Kyron there. But they read it. Adams had the outside. Matt Stafford. Yeah. Easy money. Just get a receiver next year when Jeremiah Smith comes out. No, thank you. Single back formation here. In the field. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Tucker. And he will get a gain of 4 on the play to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up for Tampa. Dak MVP. All right. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Go back formation. Man in motion right to left is Otten. Baker scanning the field. Puts a man in motion again is Otten from left to right this time. Takes the snap. Tucker right straight ahead. Get a gain of about 2. So 3rd and 4 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Cowboys fans crawling out of their dungeon saying we're going to the Super Bowl. You know what, though? I kind of am rooting for it. Of course, not in a way that I like the Cowboys, but I do appreciate they made that move. And for him to have that, crap-eating grin would be hilarious. I'm not going to lie. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. And it's going to be caught by the man, Chris Godwin. The safety net is back there for Baker Mayfield out of the slot. Chris Godwin has been phenomenal there. And he does it again for the Buccaneers to move the chains here. Gain of 5. All right, in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. And in motion here is Otten from right to left. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. Is Emeka Egbuka. Durant comes up and makes another nice play. Great tackle. I'm sure somebody's going to give credit to Forbes out there. Oh, look. Hey, look. Forbes. Forbes was somewhere. He's on the field. That means he's great. All right, 3 receivers bunch to the right side. In the shotgun is Baker. 6 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the right side. Caught. Oh, no. Bobbled. And Durant steals it. Going the other way. Durant. 1 man to beat is Baker. And he catches a block. And it's a pick 6 for the Rams. Cade Otton had an easy catch. And he bobbles it and bobbles it and bobbles it until Durant takes it out of his hands. And it's a pick 6. And just like that, the Rams are on top 13-0. Baker Mayfield hits him right in the hands, and he just pit-pats it up there until Durant just says, oh no, thank you. I appreciate it. And he has a cavalry as he runs into the end zone. Number 26 makes the final block on Baker Mayfield. And the Rams, with a 50-yard interception, will go set up another kickoff. Wow. Forbes with the elite watch. Here comes the extra point. To snap the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. Big boy's got a leg out there. I respect it. I love me some Harrison Mevis. And if it's pronounced any other way than Mevis, I don't want to hear it. Harrison Mevis, baby. Tim really misses Forbes low-key. Patriots believe tackle Will Campbell suffered a season-ending injury. No. Oh, no. Tim writes Forbes fan fiction. Oh, I feel bad for Will Campbell, though. That sucks. Dude, in some crazy world, I have a chance to actually win this game. That's insane. Rams just got to pick six for me. I have a terrible chance to win. It's hilarious. The last 2 weeks on this fantasy game, of course, it's a high-scoring league, right? I was projected to win by 40, and I lost last week, and I'm projected to lose this week. It's fantastic. Can't make this stuff. I need Puka to just go crazy, but I also need the Rams defense to go crazy. But it's going to be hard for Puka and the Rams to go off because if the Rams defense is going crazy, they're probably not going to be throwing a lot. Brutal. Oh, well. What are you going to do? I mean, just look at these numbers. It's hilarious, right? I mean, everybody's averaging way more than over. Like, Kareem Hunt got 34.5 this week. Okay. Gainwell, 22. Shakir, I think, has been averaging like 14 points in this league. He got 22. Hunter Henry, he had 32 in week 3. Every other week, he hasn't gotten more than 13, and majority of the time, he's in single digits. This week, 30. Oh, you can't make this stuff. It's called Cover 2 Craving. Oh, man. Look at the rest of them. Patriots are 10-2. Broncos 9-2. Colts fall to 8-3. Chiefs got a big win there to go to 6-5. Now they're only one game behind the Bills, Jaguars, and Chargers. I believe they lost to all 3 of those teams, so they need to get a win above them. So they're really 2 games behind all of them. Forbes or Lattimore, which one you picked, Tim? I choose the revolver. All right, here we go. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Mayfield scanning the field. Johnson goes in motion left to right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the right side, and it's going to be batted away by Kitchens. Not Kitchens. Kitchens. Bears winning at 45-36 without Wimby. There you go. You think Sanders is the answer in Cleveland? How did he look today? I have no idea. I didn't actually look at that one. I know the Raiders stink. Did they beat the Raiders? No. No, they did. Yeah, never. Sorry, I was on the Raiders. They. All right. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the right side. Ooh, just into the dirt. Looking for Ibuka on the screen pass. 3rd and 10 now. Shedeur Sanders went 11 for 2209, a touchdown and a pick. Sacked 1 time. He had only 1 carry for -1 yards. All right, 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right side. Their own 35. And Baker Mayfield. And in motion is Ibuka. Takes the snap. Baker stepping up. Pressure coming. And down goes Baker. 9-yard sack sets up 4th and 19. And the Rams defense is on fire right now. Oof, here come the Rams. Set up a punt here. I mean, that's certainly helping the fantasy team. What's the score now? 27 points with them? They get points yet? I think in my league I get PBU points too. They got a couple of those. All right, here we go. Here's the punt. Back to receive is Williams, and he will fair catch it at the 28-yard line, and that is where the Rams will start this next drive, up 14-0 with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The defense for the Rams is deadly. No kidding. Sunday night still going with Broncos Commanders? Think so. Think so. You think the Rams are the best team in the NFC? Honestly, I think they're the best team in the NFL. I really do. I mean, who's a better team right now than the Rams? Like, strength of schedule wise, I don't think it's even close. The Rams and the Patriots. Well, maybe it's closer than I give it credit for. I mean, the Seahawks are a good team. The Colts are a good team. They lost to the Eagles and the Niners. Niners have been an up and down team all year. Division rival as well. Jaguars are solid, and they destroyed them. Yeah, who are the Patriots? Yeah, Buffalo was their quality win. Bucks is not a bad win. They lost to the freaking Raiders. What about the Cowboys, Tim? Cowboys got to win out. That's what I was talking about earlier. Certainly not the best. Rams getting the Lombardi in February, folks. In my opinion, I think they're the front runners. Considering where the league is, I'm still putting my hat in. It'll be the Rams versus the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are not even in the playoffs right now. All right, in the shotgun and in motion here. Allen takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Kyron. Kyron running straight ahead, falling forward for a gain of 5. Commanders still have a chance to. They don't. Tim, you think the Chiefs will make the playoffs? Well, in order to make it to the Super Bowl, like I'm predicting, I have to make the playoffs first. All right. Pistol formation here for Stafford on 2nd and 4. And in motion here is the tight end Allen right to left. Three receivers bunch to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. There's Kyron. Kyron with a nice cutback lane. And he will get the first down. Gain of about 4. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Rams up 14-0 over the Buccaneers. With the football looking to turn up the pressure. All right, let's go to Weddle. So we have Devontae Adams catching the first touchdown, and we have nothing here. We have a tall guy or taller, so we're most likely looking at a tight end. Could looking at a quarterback though, but it's a higher number, so we're probably looking at a tight end. Especially since it's not like Derrick Henry with the age. So we're probably looking at your tight end in the AFC. Could be a lot of different directions. I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I just want to go with Gadsden. Why do I feel like he has a low number? It is 86. Okay. We are a tight end, 6'5", number 86 tight end in the AFC. Not the AFC West, though. Right? We're a middle-aged tight end as well. Interesting. 5 tight South. We're in his. Oh, it's crap. Colts? Colts is probably. I don't. Hey! Go. Kelsey was too old on that one. Yes, we will play versus Denver next Sunday night in front of a national audience. And I think it wasn't flexed because I believe they are expecting Jaden Janos to play. Fair enough. Cowboys Patriots Super Bowl for everyone to suffer. That would be hilarious. No worries, Andrew. Right? Oh, in the shotgun play action to the right side, hits the tight end, and he will go nowhere. Which Whittington, he's listed as a receiver. I'm calling him a tight end. They're playing him at the end of the line of scrimmage. He looks huge. He's a tight end. Do you think it's Rodgers last season? I don't. 9-9 for Stafford, 90 yards. I love that line. Takes the snap, drops back, quick throw to the right side, and it will be caught. Leaping catch by Allen. And it's a 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the Rams. 3rd and 3. I just don't know where Allen Rodgers will play. Like, how many years is he under contract for Pittsburgh next year? And in motion here, left to right, 2 receivers each way. That's Stafford scanning the field. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, pumping. Gonna throw it over to the left side. Has his man caught for the first down. Is 15. Not even on the depth chart. No, there he is. Canada Umfield. 7th round pick. Getting some PT on a big 3rd down there. Matt Stafford trusting him. Throwing him the football. Got separation. Beautifully done. There by the rookie. 1st and 10. Matt Stafford starting this game right now. 11 for 11. 3 receivers bunch to the left side. Devontae Adams to the right. Pistol formation. Lake Corum, the running back, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, throwing it to the right side, and has his man caught. Devontae Adams for another 1st down, gain of 15. Gonna give him 14 at the 29-yard line. 12 for 12 right now for Stafford. This guy, you might be looking at your NFL MVP this season. Wow, what a stat line he's gone so far. I mean, it's him and Jonathan Taylor at this point, right? But I think the Rams are going to have a better record. 1st and 10. Under center. Stafford scans the field. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers to the right. Puka Nacua goes in motion right to left, takes the snap, play action, looking to throw. Matt Stafford wanted to go to Puka. Oh, nice defense there by number 23, Smith. Ike Smith, the former Georgia Bulldog, comes up and punches it away there from Allen at the last possible second. 2nd and 10 now coming up for Los Angeles. That's going to be the first incomplete pass of the day. Nice job there by Tyke Smith, because I was certainly enjoying watching that stat line head north for Matthew Stafford. 2nd and 10. Stafford, the huddle, goes into the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Man in motion's Parkinson from left to right. Takes the snap, play action. Stafford going to set up the screen here to Parkinson. Got some blockers. Got first down and a few extra up near the 15-yard line. Another 1st and 10 and another trip to the red zone here for Los Angeles. 2nd one of the day and that many tries. That's Stafford continuing. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love him. Well, just jinx it? Yep, I did just jinx it. 1st and 10. Single back formation. Parkinson in motion left to right. Right to left. To the play at the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. Orem, the running back, takes the snap. Handoff right up the middle. Has a hole. Nice jump step. And he's going to get tackled right at the 1st down marker. 1st and goal from the 5 coming up for Los Angeles. Winfield and Vildor on the tackle. Nice blocking up front here for Los Angeles. Taking the snap, handing it straight ahead. Beautifully done. All right, go back formation. 2 receivers each way. In the field is Stafford. They go to one-on-one with Adams again. Takes a snap. Nope, he's going to Puka. Back shoulder and not quite on the same page. Good coverage there by Vildor. And Matt Stafford throwing it more to the pylon. And looked like Puka was going to go to the back of the end zone. 2nd and goal now for Los Angeles. Puka Nacua going to go to the sideline. Dang it. Needed him to catch that touchdown. Might hate on him, but I'm happy. What's that? Shedeur Sanders today became the first Browns quarterback since 1995 to win his first start. Insane. That is insane. That is bonkers. Single back formation. 3 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right side. Going all the way to the right. Matt Stafford pumping. It just has to get rid of it right at the end. Kind of close to actually completing that. That would have been insane. But no, nonetheless, it's 3rd and goal now. At the 5. Kuiper must be beating his chest right now. You know what? Shout out to the Browns. Maybe they did that on purpose. You know what? Let's save them until we play the Raiders. Okay? That's their safest bet. We'll give them the win as a rookie. Come on. There are 11 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and goal. 2 receivers each way. Field 1 second, takes the snap, looking, throws it into the end zone, caught! Parkinson's, was that a no-look pass coming from Matt Stafford? Looking right at Puka Nacua. Oh, I think he fooled the defense with a no-looker. Touchdown, 2nd one of the day for Matt Stafford, and it's now 20-0 pending an extra point, and get ready to pass the sticks. Parkinson, the inside receiver. Puka Nacua going to get all the attention as he should. Yep, everybody focused in on him. David had no chance. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah, baby. The no-looker. The no-look touchdown. Here comes the kick from Mevis. The snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. 21-0. Rams on top. Pass the sticks there, Baker. The real MVP is in town. Wow. This Rams team is destroying them. Wish they went to Puka for you, Tim. No worries, man. No worries. I'm really under no illusions that I'm going to win this week. It'd be fun, but probably not going to happen. 21-0 again in another game today. What's going on today? Are we going to see another insane comeback tonight? I don't know. I mean, the Buccaneers certainly do have an offense that could get going. I'm not going to say they have no chance to get going. Dallas's offense is much stronger, right? Dallas's offense is very strong. So I doubt it. But we've seen crazier things. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. I want to win my fantasy basketball matchup. See about that. Darius Garland not supposed to be like really talented? Scoops him up in fantasy. He's been awful. Do I watch college basketball at all? What about college sports? Too many teams. I do try to like follow it a little bit. I haven't started that much because I know the season got started. I do enjoy March Madness. It's probably one of the best things in sports. I mean, it is one of the best. I think it's probably the best. And it's going to be kicked into the end zone. So I like what the Rams are doing here with specials. You know what? Our defense is playing lights out. I don't want them to get like a potential game-changing kick return or something like that. You know what? Let's just let them start at the 35 and make them actually beat our defense. Just watch past college because King James never went. Imagine if that was. Oh no. All right, here we go. Offset I formation to the left side. Johnson goes in motion left to right, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Tucker. Tucker will try to. Ooh, nearly slipped the first tackle, but unfortunately went lateral instead of forward after slipping the tackle, so gained nothing else. One to nothing. Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. Get something going. Go back formation. Otten goes in motion right to left. Two receivers each way. Takes the snap. Baker fakes the handoff and has to just get rid of it. Oh, that's going to be an intentional grounding. Nobody was in the area, and that will most likely be an intentional grounding here. Loss of a down. Are they not going to throw the flag? Oh, they're going to say he got out of the tackle box. Okay. Let's see. Does he get out of the tackle box? That seemed way too quick to me. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. All right, they give him one. I mean, the ref is literally standing on the tackle box. How he missed that, I will not understand, but okay. Two receivers each way. Third down and 6. Baker scanning the field, takes the snap, blitz coming, stepping up, pressure, has to escape, and does. Baker Mayfield gets the first down and slides. Gain of about 8 on the play. That's enough for the first down. Continues this drive. Am you now a Rams fan? No, but I did draft a ton of guys in the. I did a dynasty league. I haven't really been paying attention, but I drafted a lot of the Rams team. Iron, Devontae, Puka, and Matt Stafford. I do appreciate the talent of this team, and I have Rams defense on my fantasy, my money league. In the shotgun, Baker, man in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here's White. White, little shake and bake, but no, cannot escape Jared Verse. No, Young, rather. Byron Young. Verse is on the other side. Wait, is Verse even healthy? Because he is a low number 2, right? On IR or something? He listed as a linebacker and said, oh, yeah, he's a linebacker. He's number 8, not 0. Even though he's totally a defensive end. I hate 4th. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun here. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Otten makes the catch, but will get a gain of 3 or so across midfield to the 48-yard line of the Rams. This Rams defense is legit. I think this is the best defense in the entire NFL. I think it's Houston. Houston's defense is. I think the Rams defense is very strong, but I think Houston's defense is pretty nasty. I also like the Chiefs defense. 3 receivers to the right in the shotgun. Play at the line is Baker. 3rd down and 6. 1 second on the play clock. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Stepping up. Pressure. Slips again. And Baker will fight for it and get the first down. Baker Mayfield. He is a nutcase at the quarterback position. He will not be denied. Oh, the pressure. This is twice in a row. They send the blitz, and Baker Mayfield able to find the escape route. Oh, could have been a holding call potentially called. Fisk there had an opportunity at potentially getting the sack. It's a nice defensive play call, but Fisk doesn't really come into his gap ready to tackle anybody. Pistol formation. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Tucker. Tucker, little shaking and bacon. Slips the tackle down the left sideline. And here comes Tampa Bay. 2nd and a long 1 coming up here for the Buccaneers. Look at Baker Mayfield headbutting the offensive line. He ain't afraid. He's a nutcase. H-Town has a scary defense. Yeah, they do. Spoke too soon, a little. Let's go. Here we go. Otten, right to left, 2 receivers each way, single back formation. And in motions Johnson from left to right, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is White. White straight ahead with a big hole, and he will get tackled just shy of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Nice blocking up front here. Tampa Bay. Wirfs getting down into the 2nd level. Just inside the 21-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Two receivers each way. Go back formation. And in motion here is Ibuka. Right to left, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, end around here to Johnson. Johnson has blockers. Oh, nice play there by number 3. Comes up and makes a big tackle. And guess who that was? Former Commander Cameron Curl. Comes up with a nice tackle, getting off his block. Johnson thought he may have had a potential touchdown there with the blocking in front of him. But Cameron Curl able to shake off Ibuka. Makes the tackle. 2nd and 4. Tim, you think this is 4th territory if you're the Bucs? I think you just got to get points on the board. You got to get some momentum. 2 receivers each way. Depending, right? If it's short, I would go for it. Man in motion's left to right. Takes the snap. Pumping. Mayfield steps up. Throws over the middle of the field. Touchdown, Johnson! Johnson comes up with the touchdown, and the Buccaneers are on the board. Tez Johnson, MVP, MVP. If you guys remember, the young kid rookie thought that they were cheering for him as the MVP, but they were talking about Baker, of course. Comes back and makes a nice catch. Baker Mayfield had to throw that a little off balance, barely gets it there. Ooh, he's grabbing the left shoulder. Oof, he's all right. But McLaughlin coming in for the extra point. You have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's now 21-7 with 5:03 to go in the second quarter. All right, what's the damage fantasy purpose? Okay, not bad, not bad. They're still at 21 on the day. I'll take that. Puka Nacua needs to get a big touchdown. There's big points here for like long touchdowns. So if I can get like a 75-yard touchdown from him, that's like a big, like 18 points in one play or something like that. All right, here we go. 21-7. Rams on top. That was too easy. Yep. We need a Forbes interception. We need a Forbes pick six when I'm calling it. That would be funny. That would be disgusting, but funny. I can certainly appreciate that. I was looking at the college basketball poll. All right, so we got Purdue number 1, Houston number 2, UConn 3, Arizona 4, and Duke to round out your top 5. Louisville, Michigan, and Illinois, the other undefeated teams in the top 10. Gonzaga is undefeated and not even in the top 10 this time, which is they're usually way up there. Iowa State is 3-0, Michigan State is 3-0, North Carolina 4-0. Those are also interesting teams that have undefeated records and not in the top 10. Maybe it just hasn't been updated yet. So week 4. Yeah, UNC preseason was ranked only number 25. Kansas was 19. I think this is Kansas ranked this right now. Didn't they lose 1-1 and then they ranked this week? Yeah, they're barely hanging on to the rank, like consecutive weeks ranked. Getting dangerously close. A loss would probably knock them out. Baker grabbing his shoulder, going to the medical tent. Not good. Yeah, horrible news for the Buccaneers. 22 of you hanging out in the chat. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Tim's hate on Forbes is never ending. Honestly, I was content on letting it slide. But for some reason, people feel the need to come over and say, like, oh, Forbes is playing well for the Rams right now. Like, okay. Hey, good for him. And they were, like, hyping him up. And it's like, okay. Rams fans yelling MVP. And Stafford Forbes thought it was him. Laughlin. There's the kick. And it will be caught in the end zone and knelt down. 35-yard line is where the Rams will start their next drive. And Baker Mayfield, he hurt because of that hit, though? They made it seem like it was because of that run he had, but I'm not sure why or what of that contact really caused it. 5:03 to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Rams up 21-6. 5:03 to go in the second quarter. Teddy Bridgewater getting warmed up just in case he needs to run on the field. Matt Stafford in the shotgun. Receivers each way. Aaron Williams on his left side. 5 down linemen here for Buccaneers. One of them drops into coverage. 4-man rush. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Whittington and hit immediately by number 25 for the Buccaneers. We have the 3rd-round pick, Jacob Parrish, coming up and making a quick tackle. Jacob Parrish out of Kansas State. Tackle there. It just said Baker barely can move his arm. That's 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Single back formation here is Kyron Williams. 2nd and 7, takes the snap, play action again. Stafford steps up, throws it to the right side. Has his man is Puka. Turns upfield and will get tackled just inside the 40-yard line. Goes the Rams. 1st and 10. Matt Stafford continues to just light it up through the air. Up 14 here. I mean, the Rams certainly don't want to take their foot off the gas. 21 points is not nearly enough to call it a day against Buccaneers. Takes the snap. Matt Stafford pumping. Now throws it over the middle of the field. It'll be caught. What a throw there by Matt Stafford. Sidearm throw. And it is again Mumfield with the catch. Second catch of the day there for the rookie. Look at this sidearm nastiness. Oof, Matt Stafford. He is something else. You just learn every day why he was at the number 1 overall pick back in 2008. And he is just an absolute stud. Matt Stafford, 17 for 20, 181 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Man in motion's Parkinson. Stays on the left side. The receivers bunch to the left. Devontae Adams to the right. Takes the snap. High snap. But Matt Stafford's going to float it out there to Devontae Adams, who runs underneath it. And Adams will catch his 2nd touchdown of the day and run into the locker room. 2nd catch of the day and a quick 4-play, 65-yard drive, ending in a touchdown. And the Rams just continue to pour it on offensively. That's 3 drives with 3 touchdowns. They will also get the ball at halftime. The Buccaneers are going to need to get points on the board if they want to stay in this game. Man, did they give Baker Mayfield enough time, they being the defense, to get back onto the field? The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and Mavis knocks it right through the uprights for his 4th extra point of the day. And the Rams, 28-7 over the Buccaneers, putting a stamp on they're the best team in the NFC. Stafford is MVP. No kidding, dude. 18 for 21, 205 yards and 3 touchdowns. Smooth. If we see Teddy Bridgewater, I might just call it early tonight. Feels like Madden with the Rams scoring like crazy, right? I mean, now we're just literally hitting them with the go balls, too. Just hitting them with the go ball. Beat them right off the line. Yikes. Bridgewater's Bucks back up if Baker can't go. Yep. That is the fact of the matter. Turn it to the Spurs, yeah. I'm not actually going to leave when Bridgewater goes, but just a bad sign there for the Buccaneers. Or feel bad for our boy Pat Hanlon. Irish friend. Buccaneer fan. No bueno. All right, here's the kick. It will be caught at the, bobbled at the 1 yard line. Here comes the return towards the middle of the field, and he's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line. Two guys back there fighting over it. That's got to be just infuriating for a special teams coach. One of them has to have priority. And are they not communicating? Like, what's going on back there? I mean, you got to be discussing it. If it's close, the one guy goes for it, and he calls mine, and then that's it. Here's Baker Mayfield coming back onto the field with the hurt shoulder. Let's see if he can fight through it and bring his team back. Single back formation here. Sean Tucker, the running back. Otten goes in motion left to right. Baker Mayfield scanning the field. Handoff up the field, rather. And, oof, they get tackled for loss. Tackled for loss on that one of a 1. Second down and 11 coming up here for the Buccaneers. Baker's back. Yeah, good. But how long will he be? Great play there by number 53 for the Rams. You got Nate Landman coming up and making a nice tackle. Hope Baker didn't break his left arm. Looks like a shoulder thing, though. He's all right. In the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the left. Has Johnson goes in motion left to right. Takes the snap. Looking. Baker. Pressure. Has to escape. Checks it down. Tucker makes the bobbling catch. And it will turn upfield for a gain of about 4 to the... they're going to give him 5 to the 24-yard line. Third down and 6 coming up here for the Rams. Excuse me, for the Buccaneers. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Rams 28, Buccaneers 7. You can tell that shoulder is bothering him with the football. Yeah. Yep. The Buccaneers are nowhere as good as I thought. Well, they're injured compared to the Rams. Well, but defensively they're struggling mightily. But no, I mean, Chris Godwin's back, which is nice for him, and Ibuka's back, so they're actually getting somewhat healthy. They don't have Bucky Irving, and of course they don't have the great Mike Evans. Finally, come to an end on his 1,000-yard streak. What incredible career he's had to start. Well, really, also to finish. I mean, he could retire and been fantastic. Maybe the Rams are just that elite. It also just comes up to matchups, and it comes down to just momentum, right? I mean, that pick 6 is something that most people would not, draw up on their board is most likely to happen, especially considering that pick 6 comes from a bobbled, wide open receiver, right? I mean, Cade Otton was left wide open, and somehow that's a pick 6, right? NFL is a fickle game, man. That's why this league is so wild to watch praise any given Sunday. Right? I mean, just think about the season alone. The season is insane, right? The Giants are freaking taking the Lions to overtime this week. The Cowboys find a way to beat the Eagles, and the Eagles look terrible lately. I mean, in a 3-week span, I think that it was the Giants who had a stupid 3-week span. It was like they beat. Who did they beat? I know they ended up losing to the Saints and then beat the Eagles. But then whoever the Chargers, I think it was, they beat the Chargers, lose to the Saints, and then beat the Eagles. Steps up, throws it up underneath, and there to make the tackles, Cam Curl immediately on Chris Godwin. And Godwin will get it to a 4th and 2, and Todd Bowles looks like he might try to get aggressive here. 4th and 2 at their own 28. Do they actually keep the offense out there? No way, right? Oh no, this could be disastrous. You basically give the Rams more points and they give the ball back at halftime, but at the same time, what do you do? Like, you feel as though there's nothing you can do. So the Rams will use their second timeout to make sure they have the right defense out there here on this 4th and 2. I mean, I kind of agree with the aggressiveness. It's almost like, you know what? I just want to leave. If this doesn't work, I just want to go. I'm just going to go home now. Minute and 43 to go in the second quarter. 4 receivers to the right, man in motion here. Right to left. The shotgun is Baker Mayfield on 4th and 2. Right, takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw over to the left side, and incomplete. Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage. And it's 1:39 to go in the second quarter. And the Rams will get fantastic field position to put this game completely out of hand. Shepard. Oh, look at that hold. Okay, good for him. There you go, Forbes. Steps up and makes a big play. He's all over him. You know? That elite receiver on the other side of him. Sterling Shepard. 1st and 10. 2 receivers each way. Stafford. The shotgun. And in motions, Parkinson takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Kyron. Kyron will get maybe a gain of 2. The Buccaneers have been a fantastic run defense now for quite some time. Vita Vea up in the middle. Levante David, right? They are a stout run defense, which is why you see Matt Stafford go to the air so much today. Secondary is definitely the weaker of the two. Takes a snap, quick throw over to the right side. Puka Nacua turns upfield, and Nacua go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's 3rd down and manageable here for the Rams. And 10 seconds to go as he goes out of bounds. The clock is stopped. First breakout game, that's right. Why could he be like that on Washington? He was about to start singing that song in SpongeBob where he has to work. 3rd and 3. 2 receivers each way. Matt Stafford. Seconds to play clock. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Steps up. Goes to the right side. And Devontae. Oh, I thought he was. Oh, that would have been nasty. All right. It looks like Mavis might have to come onto the field for a short field goal attempt. Buccaneers do a great job to slow down the Rams. And trying to go to the back shoulder. Not a whole lot of room. Mavis. Holy crap, you're a big dude. You look like me out there, bro. That's a professional athlete right there. Look at him. Number 92. This is one of the biggest kickers ever in the NFL. Not literally, but... Yep. Here we go. They have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's right down the middle. He's a good kicker, too. If Mevis is available in my fantasy league, I'm picking him up. I want Mevis now badly. Darn it. Not available. Somebody has the me. Ooh, I know who it is. He's playing well. Not even that good. Rams kicker is thicker than a Tootsie Roll. Stove no matter where you go. Tim's about to start singing this. I don't get that one, though. I haven't seen that episode where... SpongeBob have to go work at the... I haven't seen that. I would love to have SpongeBob on TV when the kids are a little bit. Have SpongeBob rerun. Okay. Kids are a little bit. Why? SpongeBob's a great show. I watched SpongeBob as a kid. Married me. You stay up late, Tim?
He's not
stay up late. I'm a night. All right, there's the kick. And it'll be caught a yard into the end zone and knelt down. Mayfield in the offense. Come back onto the field here. Down. Mother of my children hates SpongeBob. Apparently. I know her mom was against SpongeBob, so maybe that's why. I'm going to have to talk her into it, okay? I'm not going to talk bad about my mother-in-law on stream.
Smart man.
Stafford about to get his 5th straight game with 4 touchdowns. Potentially, if they don't pull him first. All right, Baker Mayfield to the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Play clock. Man in motion takes a snap. Baker, pressure, has to get rid of it, and will. Turns upfield to Sterling Shepard, and Shepard will get a gain of about 8. Okay. 2nd down and 2. Still grabbing at that left shoulder. Baker Mayfield is. They hurry up to the line. 46 seconds. Tampa still has all 3 timeouts. 42. Takes a quick snap. Baker, quick throw to the right side. And it's going to be batted down by number 2, Jalen McCullough. TBU. 3rd down and 3 now. Coming up. The Rams. Trying to get me in trouble, man. All right, 34 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 3. It's incomplete here. The Rams could actually get more points on the board before half. Shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Tez. Tez will get the 1st down, and they will use their first timeout here with 29 seconds remaining. Trivia show, they said 47% of SpongeBob viewers, adults, not kids. Honestly, I believe it. Great show. We're going to have SpongeBob reruns on. My wife will try to appreciate. Gonna have. You didn't really watch it as a kid. You know the memes. It's great. Is the and me takes the snap. Blitz coming. Baker Mayfield rolling to his right. Pressure, has to get rid of it, and into the dirt. He is out of the box. Flag comes late, most likely an area. Oh, it's going to be illegal contact, so it'll be a free 1st down here for the Bucs. Defense number 3, Cameron Curl gets called for the penalty. No, number 30, rather. Wallace. I heard defense number 3. It was actually defense 30. Wallace gets called for it. "24 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts here for Tampa. The shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Field, Baker. A second to the play clock, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Baker. Pressure. Has to escape. Rolling to his right. Throws on the move. And nice play there by Emmanuel Forbes. Comes up and makes a nice PBU. Beautifully done by Forbes. Dang. So, gotta be the longest. Oh, is it still running? Do they come out with new episodes? I was thinking we just have to do reruns. Nice play there. I mean, really, it's a pass interference, but, you know, it didn't get called. Grabbed the right arm, but okay. 3 receivers to the right side. Baker takes the snap, and it's going to be a bobbling snap, and it's going to be a sack. Forbes is going to get credit for a sack. Forbes was there first. Emmanuel Forbes gets credit for the sack. Hilarious. Wait, they're not going to count that as a sack? What? That's a sack. Tim, what's the next chapter of your Forbes fanfic going to be about? That's for me to know and y'all to find out. 3rd and 21 at their own 40. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Johnson goes in motion right to left, takes a snap. Baker looking, stepping up, pressure coming, and down goes Baker. Jared Verse gets there on the sack, and Tampa will use their final timeout here. They're going to go for the Hail Mary. Adam Peters watching this game on the phone, making a trade for Forbes. I think we should trade next year's first-round pick. Man, brutal for. I think I'm a Chris Shula believer. Is that the defensive coordinator? To show how horrible our coaches were. Look, it's because we like the pass rush for the Rams is, but you know, good for Forbes, man. Making some plays today, no doubt about it. Respect it, gotta. All right, 5 seconds on the play clock. We have an opportunity at a Hail Mary here. All right. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. 4th and 24. Baker takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, escapes to the left side. Baker escapes again, rolling to his right, going deep. Oh, it's fluttering in the air, and it's going to be intercepted by Forbes. Forbes bouncing around, catching blocks. Forbes still going. Blockers in front of him. And he goes out of bounds. Ott gets him. But Emmanuel Forbes gets the interception. You can't make this up. Oh, Baker Mayfield gives it to Forbes, and he gets the interception. Oh, you gotta just appreciate the humor here. Fantastic. All right. Well, that is the end of the first half. 31-7. Rams will get the ball coming out of halftime. Wow. Emmanuel Forbes had a heck of a series right there. You can't lie. You just can't lie about it. It just is what it is. Oh man. Here we go. All right, Baker Mayfield, 9 for 19, 41 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. 2 sacks for 12 yards lost. Matthew Stafford, 19 for 23, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns. Leading rusher in the game is Sean Tucker with 7 carries, 29 yards. And the Rams, Blake Corum leads with 3 carries, 21 yards for the Rams. Leading receiver, Puka Nacua, 5 catches, 80 yards. You have Tez Johnson, leading receiver for the Buccaneers, 2 catches, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Adams right now has also 4 catches, 52 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kobe Parkinson has 4 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Your touchdowns are for the Rams, including a pick 6 from Kobe Durant, 50-yard interception. All right, you have leading tackler in the ball game. You have Cameron Curl with 6 tackles, and Antoine Winfield leads it for the Buccaneers with 5. Yaya Diaby has the lone sack for the Buccaneers. The Rams defense, you have Kobe Turner has 1. You have Jared Verson has the other. Emmanuel Forbes getting that interception right before the end of the half. Chase McLaughlin, 1 for 1 on extra points. Harrison Mevis, 1 for 1 on field goals, 4 for 4 on extra points. Looking at the team stats here, 14-9 first downs in favor of Los Angeles. Los Angeles right now 4 for 5 on third downs. Buccaneers 6 for 10, but 0 for 2 on fourth down. Total yards of offense, you have 224 yards to 109 in favor of LA. Penalties, you have only 1 penalty in the entire game. 1 penalty, 5 yards against the Rams. And time of possession, 16:50 to 13:10, actually in favor of the Buccaneers, oddly enough. All right, let's head over to the Immaculate Grid. Wait. Immaculate Grid. All right, here we go. Across the top, we have the Vikings, Cowboys, Patriots. On the left side, we have the Packers, Dolphins, and Broncos. So, number 1 that comes to mind, of course, is Wes Welker here. 59%. Knew that was going to be Biggins. You knew that was going to be Biggins. Wes Welker actually could have gone here. I actually kind of wish I waited a second. I think he played for the Dolphins, right? But have the you have the Packers and the Patriots right here. Chapter 2. After the game, Tim praised Emmanuel's instincts. Cowboys, Packers. Of course, the first one that immediately comes to mind, of course, is Micah Parsons, number 1. Vikings and Packers. Aaron Jones, obvious one. Vikings and Dolphins. Dolphins, Patriots, tight end. Got his name. Hunter Henry, you're talking about? Oh, yeah. Hunter Henry's a good one. No, wait. What? Stupid? I am stupid. Hold on. What tight end are we thinking? Where did Hunter Henry start? I thought Hunter Henry started in Miami. Mike Gesicki you're talking about. But wait, what? Where did Hunter Henry start? Why did I think it hurts to be so stupid sometimes. Apologies. Randy Moss. Well, Randy Moss is not. You can't pick for the Patriots. The only one you would go with is it's one of the ones on the top, and it combines with one of the ones on the left side. You never like combine with like the Patriots Cowboys, right? Like this square right here is going to be a Viking Packer. This square in the middle is going to be a Cowboy Dolphin, right? So Favre. Oh yep, Brett Favre going to be up there, of course. This one's going to be Micah. Going to be the highest one, highest now. Patriots and Packers. Patriots. I think an easy. Dolphins, Vikings. And Ginkle over there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Good one. Vikings and Broncos. Broncos. Cowboys. Oh, this one's where? Oh, this one's Cedric Wilson. Vikings, Broncos. Either one of them is having. Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking of the Vikings. He's Lewis. That just give me a. Also thinking, did Watson play for the two? I'll try Lewis first. Nah, I lost. But what about Ben Watson? No, he didn't play for. Right, Ben Watson. Broncos, Viking. Oh, did the did the Rams band just put GG on the field? See that, Slim? Oh no, did I just ruin it? Can I? I may have just ruined it. Now I can't rewind. I just thought that. I don't know if that was 99. No, those were not 99s. Too much curl for 99. I don't believe it. I don't care I don't care what you guys think. Why is this not working? They're saying 99s for Aaron Donald. I don't believe it. But it was way too like the underneath was way too curly. Way too curly. Whole freaking TV's all. Didn't even rewind it. Okay, here we go. Google it. It said that they were doing it. Teddy Bridgewater. Oh no, is Teddy Bridgewater gonna start? Second half? Yeah, there we go. Tell me those aren't GG. Those are GGs right there. That is not 99s. You know how curly those things are? I think they said GGs. They just told the Buccaneers GGs. Oh no. That is 99? No, it's GGs. Oh, that's funny. If Teddy Bridgewater starts the second half, time for Tim to get some glasses. Getting too old. Look at the 99 that you wrote. Okay, hold on. You tell me right now. You see the GG on the chat compared to what you guys wrote 99? Go back and compare what you saw on the screen to those letters and that number right there. Tell me that those things looked better. More like a G or a 99. All right, here we go. In the pistol. Parkinson's in motion, right to left. Three receivers bunch to the left side. In the shotgun is Matt Stafford. Stafford takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Williams. Williams runs straight ahead, diving forward for a gain of 7. Second and 3. Coming up here for the Rams. You're going to take Stafford outside soon? That's what I'm thinking. Tim wrote GG was long enough. Right. Oh no, McCollum got rolled up on now. It's so funny that, and I kind of agree with it. I don't really understand why defensive linemen and everybody wear gloves. You know, I like the idea of having more feeling in my hands and feeling free with the hands. You know, like you're not catching pass. Like Vita Vea just having no sleeve, no gloves. Kind of funny. And just like that, we start the second half and we're right back to commercial break. Handsy guy, Tim, you know it. I fought gloves a long time when I played college. Fought gloves. Like I hated gloves. Hated the idea of gloves. And then I went to the store and I tried on a set of gloves. Somebody passed me a football, and I said, "Whoever has ever dropped a pass while wearing gloves, like, go away. Like, it makes it way too easy to catch football. It's ridiculous how sticky these things are. Like my tiny hands, I'm just one-handing these passes. Like, come on, man. It's a absolute cheat code. And I don't understand how these people, they get paid millions of dollars drop. Like I mean I do, because it's concentration, and I understand it actually, like technically, but I just don't understand it in a way of just, it's so easy to catch a pass. Catch the football, man. You're an athlete. How can you not catch a pass? And like it's so bad. Guys at the gym literally wearing football gloves to work out. Did we give up on Forbes too soon? Forbes is not a good football. Not much else I can say. Here we go. In the shotgun at Stafford. Hands the field. Three receivers, bunch to the left side here on 2nd and 3. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, going to throw it right over the middle to Puka Nacua. Cross midfield down to the 46. 20 to go here in the third quarter. Need Puka Nacua to score a touchdown. Actually, like from right now, like a 46-yard touchdown to Puka Nacua would be 14 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers each way, man in motion here. There's a bunch to the left side. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Kyron. Kyron slipping tackles, and he will get tackled at the 40-yard line. Second down and in of 6. Second down and 4. They wear gloves to protect painted fingernails. Just ask Williams. They just said Baker Mayfield is doubtful to return to this game, which is a bad sign for the Bucs, to say the least. I mean, they have no hope if they don't have Baker. In the shotgun, Teddy Bridgewater has 0% chance of coming. The receivers to the right. At the line here is Matt Stafford. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking. Goes to his left side, throwing it to the left side, and it's going to be dropped by Davante Adams. And I just said, if you drop a pass with these gloves, you suck. Davante Adams was never good, terrible player, and he should be cut from the Rams immediately. Garbage. Puka Nacua fell on that one. Yikes. Okay, third down and 4. And in motion here, left to right, is the rookie. Two receivers each way. Stafford takes the snap. Going to throw, has to get rid of it immediately. Oh, that's going to be a pass interference. Vildor gets there way too early and essentially tackles Puka Nacua. Oh, never mind. It's going to be a Rams penalty. Okay, they're not going to call pass interference. Penalties declined. 3rd and 4 at the 40. A 58-yard field goal for Mevis. They go for it instead. Man, Vilder got there really early. Interesting. You know what, though? I like the no call. I do like the no call here because you know what? He's going for the ball. 2 receivers each way. They're going to go for it. 4. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, blitz, rolling to his right, and he just has to get rid of it, and it's a turnover on downs. And the Buccaneers, they ain't dead yet. McVay frustrated. Nice blitz call. Here comes Teddy Bridgewater onto the field. Wow, Yaya Diaby just goes right by. Holy snap. Steve Avila, former UCLA lineman, I believe it was, right? Again, if I remember him correctly. No, he's TCU. I'm thinking of somebody else. He went to TCU. Who's I thinking of? UCLA. Coming out of that draft, I think at the same time. Oh, wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Oh, it's intentional grounding? Wait, why is it declined? It shouldn't be declined. Because it does in the down, they will just get better field position. It should be accepted. Yeah, they're discussing it now. Get this corrected. Let's see. Does he get out of the box here? Takes the snap. Pulling to the right. I mean, he's out of the box. Oh, but he does not get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's why it's intentional grounding, because it bounced ahead of the line of scrimmage. Teddy looks like he could be in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a great description. I was trying to figure out what I was seeing too. Like, it's like so much stuff that he has on him, and it does kind of look like a pirate's outfit where they just have way too many jackets and skirts and nonsense and like, sword loops and everything, like whatever. I can't think of what the proper term word in, but still, like the belts and things that go over your chest as well. Yeah, it just looks like he has so much stuff on him. Single back formation here. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Tucker. Tucker runs straight ahead across the 45-ish yard line. So the 2nd down and about 7. What if Teddy actually does come back and make a comeback? How nutty would that be? 2nd and 7. 2 receivers each way. 5 seconds to the play clock. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Tucker. Tucker will run straight ahead. Get a gain of about 4. The 3rd down and 3. All right, 11:47 to go here in the 3rd and counting. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion here is Johnson. Rolls to the right side, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, and White will get the 1st down. About the 36-yard line go the Buccaneers. 10 with 11.5 to go. $11:15 to go here in the single back formation. And in motion here is Johnson from right to left. Takes the snap, the handoff, and gets blown up immediately. Is Landman for a loss of about 2. 2nd and 12 now at the Rams' 38-yard line. No Bucks come back. Yeah, just running the football the whole time. Don't let Teddy run the. There's Aaron Donald. Stands. Brayton. 2 receivers each way. Teddy Bridgewater in the shotgun. Bridgewater takes the snap. 4-man rush. Teddy throws it to the right side, and it is, going to be caught or incomplete? Does Forbes get a hand in there and knock it down? They're going to say catch for now. Tez Johnson making the catch there on Forbes. But does he make this catch? Oh my gosh, he does. It does bobbled a little bit. Emmanuel Forbes does nearly punch it out, but I don't think that ball actually hits the ground, even though it's technically not quite brought in. Okay, they're going to throw the challenge flag. I think he makes this catch. Because I don't think it actually hits the ground. Replay assist says, okay, so I must have not seen the right angle then. I didn't think it actually touched the ground. Where does it touch the ground? It never hits the ground. What? No way they overturned that. It doesn't touch the ground. How did they say that's an incomplete pass? Unbelievable. I don't know how they call that an incomplete pass when it doesn't hit the ground. And they're just ignoring the fact that it never actually touches the ground. Takes the snap. Teddy Bridgewater. Pressure. Has to escape. Steps up. And he does escape. Bridgewater pumping it. And he will get some of those yards back. But it is going to be a 4th down. And they will have to... Or actually, will they settle for a field goal? I mean, they need a field goal at some point. And maybe they go for it. Let's see what they do here. Wow, somehow he escaped that sack. Well done, Bridgewater. Escaping, rolling to his right side. Earl has to bring him down. Trips him up there. 4th and 6. I can't believe they overturned that with replay assist. I mean, that's mental. 2 receivers each way. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Bridgewater, quick throw to the right side. It's going to be caught for the first down. Cade Otton on 4th and 6 gets the first down. Gain of about 12. And at the 20-yard line, Teddy Bridgewater has the Buccaneers in the red zone. We go. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. And in motion's Otton from right to left. 2 receivers each way. Single back formation now. Tucker, the running back. As Johnson goes in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Tucker trying to bounce outside. He's going to gain 1 yard on the play. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 9. Got Davis and Hampton in on the tackle. Somehow they say he gained 2 on that play. I'm not sure how that's possible. I guess. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. Bridgewater. Scanning the field here. Takes the snap. Looking, going deep down the left sideline and nobody home. Shepard. Shepard wanted a flag, but honestly, it's nowhere near Shepard's. It'd be an interesting foul call there. Durant. That they're not calling illegal contact there. Kind of like it again because I mean the receiver just runs right into him. Maybe offensive pass interference when you really think about it. And in motion is Otten. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Pumping. Quick throw to the right side. And Forbes in there again to knock it away. Emmanuel Forbes all over him. Having a phenomenal day here. Look at that. Yep, all over it. Easy money, baby. Up, DB. How's your day been? Not bad. 7:53 to go here in the third quarter. 4th and 8. Bridgewater stays on the field. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Three receivers bunch to the left side. Takes the snap. Bridgewater looking. Steps up. Shaking and baking. And he gets sacked. Number 91 for the Rams. Kobe Turner. Thumbs up with the sack and a turnover on downs. The Rams will get the ball back here up 24 points. That Rivera's boy? Yes, it is. Rams know to blow late leads. Just known to blow late leads. I'm just isn't that time. Not feeling too good how easy they are moving. There you go. You got turnover on downs on that one. Forbes having himself a night. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Are you enjoying the bye week? Chilling, man. Chilling. Excuse me. Crazy. If Puka Nacua does get a big, long touchdown here, I actually take the lead. Like having to watch your team get blown out this week. 1st and 10. Your center goes Stafford. And in motion here. Whittington takes a snap, play action, looking, pumping. Second down underneath here to Puka Nacua. And Nacua fighting for more yards. Ooh. You okay? Slow to get up. And he looks okay. I think. Maybe? I don't know. No, he's a little shaken up, I think. He was kind of like into the splits a little bit. That was a little awkward. Kind of looking at his feet right now. He does go off the field on his own accord, but he's still looking at his feet. First and 10. Minutes to go. Man in motion here. Washington from left to right takes a snap, fakes play action, quick throw to the right side. It'll be caught. Who slips the first tackle, cuts back towards midfield, catching some blocks, and it will be tackled right at midfield. Whittington, their first down, and Matt Stafford cruising along, 22 for 29 now, 240 yards and 3 touchdowns so far on the day. It's only 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Right, single back formation. Blake Corum, the running back. Shift again, 3 tight ends on the right side. Second on the play clock, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Corum, who has to jump step immediately because Vita Vea is right in his face. And Vita Vea couldn't quite get there, but I believe it's going to be Cansey for 94. No, it was David, number 54. Sorry. I saw 94, but no, it was number 54. Comes up and makes the tackle for loss. 5-yard loss on the play. Right, 3 receivers bunch to the left side. And in motion is Allen. Stays on the left side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Matt Stafford, quick throw over the left side. And it'll be bobbled but caught by Allen for a gain of about 7 or 8. The third down and 8 coming up for the Rams. What up, Kenny? Tim, what do you think of David Bailey from Tech? Someone who could talk trade down and get? Not sure. I know nothing about David Bailey. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Buccaneers get another stop here. At Stafford, 5 seconds to the play clock. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking to his right, pumping. Now goes to his right, and nobody's home. 4th and 8. Not sure if that got tipped at the line. Going to be intentional grounding again. 4th and 8. McVay and Stafford going back and forth. So the Buccaneers get another stop here. They're going to keep it in possibilities with 4.5 to go. Evans in to punt it away. I think this is going to be his first punt of the day. Here's the kick. Evans. Fair catch going to be called at the 8-yard line there by Cameron Johnson. That'll be where the Buccaneers will start this next drive with 4:27 to go. Edge rusher with a motor. Okay. I mean, I want an elite edge rusher. So I'm not trading back if he's not elite, right? I don't want a Ryan Kerrigan. Okay. Respect Ryan Kerrigan. He's a solid player. And he could be a nice piece on a good defense. But I want Myles Garrett. I want TJ Watt. I want a Will Anderson. An absolute game wrecker. Right? So if he's not that, then I'm not interested. Did Collinsworth just insinuate that Todd Bowles? I'm not sure, but I mean, would you not agree? I don't think Todd Bowles is. That would be a random insinuation. Tim, are you ready for Thanksgiving? How's your dad doing? Why do you guys stop the team discussions? It's just a lot to like come up with an entire show and do everything with everything else I do. I would like to do another show and everything, but I don't have time to like completely produce it, come up with everything. Like I'm pretty much I am doing stuff for this channel when you see me. That's when I'm doing. Don't have a lot of time to. Got a Ryan's jersey. Kurgan, fair enough. Assuming that was Stafford's last drive, but if the Bucks score, may need one more. I don't think so. I mean, 24-point game is not completely over. It's technically 3 touchdowns with 3 2-point conversions. There's Baker Mayfield, a sling. Not a good sight if you're a Buccaneers fan. Yikes. Here we go. Man in motion here is Sterling Shepard from right to left to receive a single back formation. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Tucker, and Tucker, a gain of 3 to the 11-yard line. But I am ready for things. And in motion is Tez Johnson. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Otten. And Otten get tackled after a gain of about 4. That's up a 3rd down and a long 2 coming up here for the Buccaneers with 3.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jared Verse and Byron Young onto the field, ready to get after it on 3rd down. He is a game record, in fact, Texas Tech. Okay. Receivers bunch to the right side. And the shotgun here. And in motion is Otten from right to left. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the right side. And it'll be caught. And what a tackle by Cameron Curl. Cameron Curl saves the 1st down. And will the Buccaneers go for it again here? I mean, down by 24. Todd Bowles has been doing it all day at their own 17. Why not? 4th and 1. Cameron Curl, man, continues to make those big tackles in the league. Loved him here. All right, Todd Bowles does settle for the punt here. I think we'll see Matt Stafford at least one more time, try to get a touchdown, and then probably call it a day. He'll be caught at the 28-yard line here by Kyron Williams. A little shake and bake, and he'll get tackled at the 35-yard line with 2:14 to go here in the 3rd. That tells me he might be out a while and miss time. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. Very rough. Traveling this week? No, not far, just to Virginia. Can't tell us about an hour and a half away or so. Tim's looking good. Yep. That'd be something if Forms gets a ring too. Yeah, good for him, man. Good for him. Yeah, I got the Rams versus the Chiefs in the bowl. That's my prediction. Rams versus Chiefs. Like, what is the Chiefs' remaining? They have the Cowboys, the Texans, Chargers, the Titans, the Broncos, the Raiders. The Chargers or Broncos are both at home. Consecutive touchdown. Two receivers each way. Pistol formation, left to right. Allen. Stafford changes the play at the line here, then goes in shift. Two receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Steps up, goes to the left side, and leaping grab is Davante Adams. He was down by contact. Replay first down anyway. Looks like it's going to be a holding. I think he was touched down by contact anyway. They were saying that maybe he should keep going and run to the run. Oof, Shelton gets called for holding Vita Vea. Vita Vea beat him on that one. Yeah, he was touched on the way, for sure. All right, so 1st and 20 now after the penalty. Receivers each way. Man in motion is Allen. Takes a snap, play action. Setting up a screen here to Allen. Allen catching some blocks, and he will get a nice gain of 15 or so, 14 or 15 yards. And 2nd down in mid-range. That make Ron Rivera a genius for drafting him. A genius for the Rams. 2nd and 5. 22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They go back formation. Takes the snap, play action. Going to the right side. It'll be caught by Adams, and Adams will get the 1st down, but there's another flag on the field. The flag this time. Bucs making the playoffs. The Panthers are back. Yeah, Bucs are done. Holding. Defense. Penalty will be declined, so the catch will stand for Davante Adams. Gain of 10. The Buccaneers 49-yard line. The Buccaneers can win just because the South is so bad. Right? The Falcons are mediocre too. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun. Man in motion is Allen, right to left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Kyron. Kyron slips the first tackle and gets tripped up at the 40. Kyron Williams gets up and runs because I don't think he heard the whistle, but the play was dead. The Rams can let this go into the 4th quarter if they so choose. We'll see if they try to run a play. See why they would. They are very content to let this play go all the way down to the wire. Receivers bunch to the left. Man in motion here. Whittington right to left. Left to right. Trying to get him to jump. Not going to work. 3 seconds. 1. Oh, nearly did work. Doesn't. Oh, did they actually call it? I feel like they threw the flag at the end of the 3rd quarter here. They actually going to give him the 1st down? No way, right? I think they're just going to call this the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll head over to the hard wordle. There's no foul on the play. All right, cool. Let's go with the man The myth, the legend. If that was, oh my goodness. If Emmanuel Forbes gave us an immediate a one for, oh, that'd have been crazy. All right, let's go with. We're in the AFC, not on defense. We're taller, but young. I don't know why I want to go with Stone Forsythe. Our lineman, but quite that tall. Oh, I thought he'd been 26. Nope, he's. All right, so we are number 68 or 69, giggity. Not in the AFC West, so we. How old is. Not Linderbaum. He's only 6'2". He was the correct age. I wasn't sure what his number was. Not the AFC North. South. I don't know what number. Go with the. Either AFC South or AFC East. So it's the AFC South. Texans, the Jaguars, Titans. Only lineman I'm thinking of. All. Latham for the Howard, whoever for the. All the Texans. Trying to think of their linemen, but oh well. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. 2nd and 1. Takes a snap. Handoff right up the middle here is Kyron. And Kyron get the first down with E. Gain of 3. Kyron not doing a lot at all today. Only 6 carries, 28 yards. Vita Vea on the sideline for a 2nd and 1. I heard they changed our time next week. I heard they didn't. You'd be the first one to say they changed it. The receivers bunch to the right. Stafford, the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Kyron again. Kyron with a little hezzy step. Forward for a gain of 3. Right. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Pumping. Just throws it away. I think that was meant to give Puka Nacua 100-yard passing, but he didn't want to throw it to him for some reason. 3rd down and 7. NFL fixes own, getting Dallas in the playoffs. I don't really like joking about NFL fixing because too many people actually believe it. So it doesn't even hit anymore. I just don't find those. 3rd and 7, 2 receivers each way. Get him to jump, doesn't work. 5 seconds on the play clock. Matt Stafford takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up, goes to the right side, and incomplete. Looking for Ferguson. 4th and 7. Will the Rams do with a 52-yard field goal? Do they send out Mavis? All right, here comes Mavis for the 52-yarder. Legend grow from the left hash. Here you go. To Mavis. Snap the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is down the middle, and it's good. He doesn't have that big of a leg, but he does knock it through. I mean, it's a big leg, but it's not. It wasn't a 52-yarder that you felt like clean through, right? I mean, it's actually higher than I gave it credit for. Looking at that angle, 52-yard field goal, almost halfway up the uprights. Not too shabby there for Mevis. Not too shabby. You think Baker's likely out for the rest of the year, Tim? Hard to say. Hard to say. I mean, the NFC South is not very talented, so it's very hard to say. All right, let's see. I don't know who this is, so let's just go. I think it's gonna be someone on the Texans for some reason. That's just what my gut says. So Ingram. Yep, Ed Ingram. There you go. I had a feeling it was somebody on the Texans, but I wasn't sure who it was for sure. But there you go. 69 giggity. Ed Ingram, free agent from Minnesota. That is hard mode. Tough one. Raiders fired Chip Kelly. Color means shocked. It's a 27-point lead now for the Rams. 35 to go here in the fourth. Raiders fired Chip Kelly. Kind of a weird signing him from Pete Carroll. I mean, you don't have to have a relationship with. Did they? I have no idea. All right. Here we go. There's the kick. Will be caught in the back of the end zone. 13:35 to go in the fourth quarter. While he was the highest paid OC in this year. Wow. That is wild. Highest paid? No wonder they fired him. Highest paid and your offense is trash can? I mean, he doesn't have much. Still. And in motion here is Ibuka. Backfield set here for Bridgewater. Takes the snap, four-man rush. Quick throw to the right side, and it will be incomplete. Looking for Neka. 13:32 to go in the fourth. All right. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Steps up, going deep down the left sideline, and nowhere to go with the football. Time for Cliff to be fired also. Becca Ibuka has 0 yards tonight. 3rd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Pressure. Escapes to his left. No, he doesn't. And it is Young in on the tackle. There's a flag, though. What's the flag? Holding. Oh, defense number 30. So automatic first down. This sack will be negated. Defensive holding. 1st and 10 at Tampa's 40-yard line. Yeah. Little handsy out there. And in motion, Tez Johnson behind the quarterback takes a snap. Oh, White getting loose out there. And first down for about 17 yards. 1st and 10. Takes a snap, pumping. Now rolling to his right. There's a flag holding, and he's just going to get rid of it as he takes a shot there. 12:18 to go here in the 4th. Holding. For 67. Our penalty, first down. Oh, yes. If sucks. Cliff doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's mentally challenged. 12:18 to go here in the 4th. Water. Shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the right side. Caught by Shepard, and Shepard will get tackled immediately there by McCullough. 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter now. What do you think of us getting Ayuk next year? I mean, I'm cool with it. Ayuk wants to come hang out. That's fine. The receivers to the left side at their own 47.5. Takes a snap. Bridgewater looking. Goes over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught. Ibuka finally making a catch. And he goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Williams drags him out. I mean, I'm not paying him that stupidly big contract. That's dead on arrival. But, you know, if he wants to come here for a cheaper deal to play with his old quarterback, I'm cool with that. I mean, the guy's got talent. He has to stay healthy, though. Two receivers each way now. Seconds to the play clock. 1. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pumping. Now gets rid of it. And it's going to be out of bounds, though. Tucker. No shot to stay in bounds. Receivers to the left. The shotgun takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Tez Johnson. As Johnson got out of bounds for a 4-yard gain. 3rd down and 6 coming up here for Tampa. Sorry, 3rd down and 6. The Rams 17-yard line. And then I have to go in the 4th. Bridgewater in the shotgun. And do the impossible. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. And in motion's tucked to the out of the backfield. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Setting up a screen here to White. White, it's got a blocker. Nice job there by number 26 flying in for the Rams. That is Cameron Kinchins. Looked like he had blockers in front because everybody was coming after the quarterback on that one. They want sacks so badly. They're excited to try to stat pad on this one, but giving up quick throws, though, and Bridgewater's really doing a good job picking them apart. Now it's 4th and 3. The receivers to the right, empty backfield set. Bridgewater kicks that leg up, takes a snap, 4-man rush, steps up, avoids it, rolling to his right, and down goes Bridgewater. And another turnover on downs. This time it's Jared Verse with his 2nd sack of the day. And the Rams will come back onto the field here with 9.5 to go in the 4th quarter. What's going to happen with Debo? It's a great question. I don't know. All right. Is Matt Stafford going to come back onto the field? Is the question. Caleb's Downs has Chase Young number. Bad vibes. See one of the ones that are coming out this year. Yeah, I want that freak edge rusher. Freak one. I want the Aiden Hutchinson. I want the Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. Absolute game wrecker. Max Crosby. You doing Monday Night Football since you are abandoning us on Thursday? Yes, I'll be on tomorrow. Who is playing tomorrow? I will be doing tomorrow night. A show. Panthers 49ers. Panthers somehow above 500. Definitely interested to see how that's going on over there. We will be here tomorrow night. Hopefully for a good game. His dad in the big dog shirt. Classic. All right. Matt Stafford still in the game. And in motion, Whittington takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Corum. Corum will get tackled for no gain. All right, 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. Stafford scanning the field. Two receivers each way. And in motion, Parkinson takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. And Corum will get a gain of about 2. That's up 3rd down and 8. Compare Arvell Reese to Micah Parsons, but have to trade to the top 2. See where we end up. Let's see. Where's Tankathon at? Where's Tankathon? We move up at all this week. We're now up to 7. We move up at all? I don't think so. He officially lost the bye week. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here on 3rd and 8, and Blake Corum will get close to the first down marker. They're going to say he's just short. So 4th and inches at their own 34. Go for it and keep it going. No, they're going to punt. All right. Well, this game is over. I think we're going to be calling it here. So appreciate it. 7.5 minutes left. Game, set, match here. They are destroying them. But yes, I will be back on for tomorrow night's game. I appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat, hitting the like button, and all that stuff. See you tomorrow night. If I don't see you tomorrow night, have a happy Thanksgiving. I will see you for the Commanders game on Sunday night. Appreciate it. Hit the like button, all that good stuff. Until next time. See ya!